Hi, I'm making a movie about East LA. My name is Giselle. Let's start at my house. My house is surrounded by some of East LA's history. You cannot talk about East LA's history without first speaking of its immigrants. In the mid 1800s, the Chinese came to California looking for gold, but were faced with harsh discrimination. They were not allowed to be buried with other ethnicities, but in 1922, they were able to buy their own plot of land where they established the first Chinese cemetery in Los Angeles. Much like the Chinese, the Serbians came to America looking for a better life, but they faced the same discriminations. They had to establish their own cemetery right next to their church, which is now known for their free-roaming chickens. The once thriving Jewish community in East LA is still felt today. They went through the same discrimination as the Chinese and Serbians, and thus had to also establish a cemetery, which now houses many celebrities. East LA has always been a melting pot for immigrants, the Japanese just one of many. But in the 1940s, they were sent to internment camps, where many lost their homes and businesses. But there are still ever-present Japanese influences in East LA. As the old immigrants moved away, the Latinx community began settling in. In the 1940s came the Latin community, further mixing the melting pot. A lot has changed in the community, but there are still reminders of its past in its buildings, street names, and even libraries. And even though for 60 years, East LA was home for the Latin community, now, due to gentrification and rising rents, the once destination for immigrants is now opening its door to new and different people. East LA has always been a home for immigrants in the past, the present, and hopefully the future, because that's a place I'd be proud to call my home.